Alright, bad news. My transmission's blown. The clutch was definitely blown, so at least we got that taken care of. But I don't know. Which one was the chicken? Which one was the egg? Clutch or transmission? Because basically, yeah, look, I dropped something on it. Basically, the car, it drove perfect. The clutch was sweet. It was a little firmer than stock. The flywheel's cool. It sounds super cool at idle. It sounds broken. Obviously, it's not. I'm talking about the chatter. It's cool. As soon as you press the clutch and it's gone. It sounds smooth, drives smooth. I love it. But I took it down the street, put it in first gear, and reversed out of the driveway, no problem. Put the car in first, no problem. Put the car in second, no problem. And then pulled out of my street, did it all again. Third gear, grinds. And I thought, hey, maybe I just have to warm it up. The transmission, maybe the third will stop grinding, you know. Got kind of beat when it broke initially on the freeway. And I kept driving it around, and it would grind on all the downshifts, and I did bleed the slave properly, so that shouldn't really be the case. And the car was shifting up the gears beautifully except for third, so looks like I'm probably gonna have to make a trip out to somewhere pretty far away and pick up another transmission, because I'm not really looking to buy and convert an SMG, honestly. So that's where we're at. And by struggles along the way, man, the Turner Motorsport lightweight flywheel, that's where it started. I didn't know what I was doing, and I bought the Clutch Masters FX100 clutch and tried putting it on the Turner lightweight flywheel, and that does not work. You need the Clutch Masters flywheel for the Clutch Masters clutch, so I had to spend more time figuring that out, ordering that. I spent a lot of money on flywheel bolts, and thank God the Clutch Master stuff came with hardware. Super clutch. Pun not intended, but I guess that works out. And that's why this took so long. I was waiting on parts most of the time. And then you'll see I had an issue with the brass pivot pin. Had to end up going stainless steel. I learned a lot along the way, I guess. So now, time to learn some more. So I guess continue to watch the video to see the old clutch removal. Oh yeah, struts too. Let's go. Things falling apart. Old clutch removal, flywheel removal, rear main seal removal and installation. This is not a tutorial at all. This is probably the worst overview ever documented, but I tried to get a little bit of everything along the way. So it includes the installation of the new Clutch Master stuff and my struggles along the way. I blowed up my car, but I'm not really sure what I did. I was traveling on the freeway, and I believe I was shifting from 6th to 5th to start slowing down, and I thought, oh man, I have no 5th gear. And then I thought, oh man, I have no 6th gear. And then I thought, oh man, I have no clutch. So I have the transmission jack under there, the exhaust out. I already replaced the slave cylinder because I thought, I don't know. Replace the slave cylinder, that's not it. So gotta pull the trans out, have all the heat shielding and everything. I'm gonna unbolt the last bolt on the drive shaft just to hopefully hang the front off so I could drop the trans. I don't want to take the whole drive shaft out just because that's annoying. And I'm solo. I guess it doesn't really matter, but it's just annoying. So I'm gonna, I guess, do all that. Bang. Okay. Drive shaft off of the transmission here. And here's the DSSR. I think this just pops off so I can get everything out from there and we can be ready to unbolt these bell housing bolts. Oh no. Alright folks, I am underneath, forgot to get updates going. We got all of the bell housing bolts out. One is still in, but it's not threaded through, so I mean the transmission can come out. That bitch was just annoying as hell. A little bit chewed from separating it, but it's okay. Separated that. I'm just gonna drop the trans and I'll show you the trans out of the car. Oh fuck. I forgot to update again, you know? It's almost like it's what I'm best at, I think. All right. Anyway, got the clutch off. Might have found the issue. No, I'm playing. I guess I gotta order a clutch. That sucks. Pretty decent wear. About to go lightweight though. And here's the transmission out of the car. Don't know if I showed the transmission out because I forgot to update so much. Super oily. All right, so I think I'll go inside and order a clutch. Here is new pilot bearing and new rear main seal. Old pilot bearing came out with the bread. And now it is time to throw the new flywheel on. We got the Clutch Masters flywheel and the Clutch Masters FX100 clutch, you know. Boom, I bought them separate, totally on purpose, so I could get 2 free shirts. You know, just using our head out here. It's super nice that it came with the ARP hardware for the pressure plate, as well as the flywheel, because I'm like $200 into OEM BMW flywheel bolts. Got some stickers, torque specs, that's pretty lit. Here's the clutch. And then this is all because of my low IQ play of getting this Turner flywheel, this Turner Motorsport lightweight flywheel. It was on sale, 50% off, so I bought it. Did not fit the pressure plate for the Clutch Masters clutch, so I mean this stuff looks all nicer anyway. Happy to run Clutch Master and Clutch Masters together, and here's what it's replacing. For all I know, this had 200,000 miles on it. Obviously, it just came apart at a high rate of speed. It just stopped. It was obviously separated, but I mean, not too bad for 200,000 on this pressure. I mean, on the flywheel, so. Fuck it. Bro got hella fragged as soon as June ended. It was over for that fool. And a July bug. Real talk though, I'm about to go head under and clean up the threads on the back of the engine so I could bolt up the new flywheel with the new bolts and everything. Couldn't get that to focus. Let's go. Yeah, it looks pretty baller up there. Kind of looks way cooler than the Turner Motorsport one for sure, so I'm hyped on that at least. So got the pressure plate on here, and then yesterday I ran into an issue. I purchased a brass pivot pin, and when I installed it, I noticed, well, obviously brass is pretty soft, but when I installed it, it was already getting smashed up, so I went ahead and I Amazon Primed a stainless steel one. Got that tonight, threw it in. Got the clip-on throw-out bearing, grease this up a little bit. So now I am going to Alright, so last night I was able to get the transmission up all on my own, and I just installed the two biggest lower bell housing bolts and called it a night. I got the rest of the bolts in today, the slave cylinder in, the starter on, and I just wanted to take a look at this. Lifetime oil? Yeah, that's kind of wild. Don't believe that, but this should be good. Now I think I'm moving on to throwing the shifter back together, and then I'm gonna bolt this up, get the drive shaft on, get all the heat shields on. Hopefully this thing will work. All right, on the ground. Guess it's first start time, let's see. Kind of nervous, even though nothing's gonna happen when I just start it. It's a clutch. We'll see. This feels awful. It's okay. Clutch, I don't know if it feels normal. That's the problem. Oh. It sounded awful on startup, but it sounds good now. What?
How's the clutch feel?
I don't